Good morning, student. Welcome to GYANJYOTI online classes, class 7, English, chapter 4, poem Mother. Poem is Mother, written by APJ Abdul Kalam. These poems today discuss its exercise. Student, all of you just have concentration and listen what the exercise says. So, page number 35, you can open page number 35 and we shall discuss about this chapter. So, let's start. Here, comprehension A1, A2 and A3. A1 is answer the question, A2 reference to context, and A3 is discuss the exercise, means the discuss. So this is answer the question. This is first. Let's discuss. First number question: who is the speaker in this poem? Yeah, very simple. The speaker in this poem is APJ Abdul Kalam. It's okay. What sort of images does the poem evoke in our mind? Evoke means recall in our mind. What sort of images does the poem evoke in our mind? हमारे मन में किस तरह का विचार को लाता है? Let's see. Answer is, in our minds, the poem evokes of mother's loving care, affection in our childhood. Once again, in our minds, the poem evokes of mother's loving care, affection in our childhood. Yes. Question number 3. What memory does the speaker have from his childhood? उसके बचपन से जो यहाँ पर कवि का किस तरह का याद है? Yes, answer is, the speaker has the memory of her childhood when she was sleeping on his mother's lap, which envy of his elder brothers and sisters. Once again, the speaker has the memory of his childhood when he was sleeping on his mother's lap, which envy of his elder brothers and sisters. So this is all about question number 3. Question number 4. How did the speaker's mother take care of him? स्पीकर की मम्मी यहाँ पर स्पीकर कैसे ही केयर जत्न लेती थी? Yes, answer is, the speaker's mother took care of him by carrying hands to remove the pain of him, means Abdul Kalam. Once again, the speaker's mother took care of him by carrying hands to remove the pain of him. It's okay. This is all about the A1. Answer of A1. Now let's discuss about answer from A2. Is the reference to context. Explain these lines with reference to the context. It's 4 questions. Question number 1. I still remember the day when I was 10, sleeping on your lap to the envy of my elder brothers and sisters. Okay, this is the extract context from this textbook. Now it's Anne's question. Who speak these lines and why? Yeah, very simple. Who speaks means the APJ Abdul Kalam speaks in all these lines, and why means he speaks as he remembers his child days. Number B. What does the author do that makes his brothers and sisters envious? अब्दुल कलाम क्या करते हैं, उसके भाई और बहन उसके ऊपर नाराज होते हैं. Yes. So answer as the author sleeps in his mother's lap. गोदी में, जैसे मम्मी गोदी में अब्दुल कलाम सोते हैं. That makes his brothers and sisters envious. Once again, as the author sleeps in his mother's lap, that makes his brothers and sisters envious. This is all about the answer of question number 1. Now let's discuss question number 2. Its reference is, it was full moon night, my world only you knew mother, my mother. Once again, it was full moon night, my world only you knew mother, my mother. Now it's question number 8. Let's discuss. Why does the speaker say that it was only his mother who understood his world? Yes, why does the speaker say that it was only his mother who understood his world? स्पीकर यहाँ पर क्यों बोलते हैं कि उसकी मम्मी ही राइटर का दुनिया को जानते थे? क्यों? आंसर इज, द स्पीकर सेज दैट इट वाज ओनली हिज मदर हु अंडरस्टूड हिज वर्ल्ड बिकॉज द चाइल्ड इज टोटली cared with his mother. Child is totally cared with his mother. Let's question number B. Yes, student. Now discuss, what does the reiteration of the word mother indicate? Here you have to discuss what does the reiteration of the mother indicates. That means mother, answer that here mother is the only one who knows the feelings of the child. The mother is the only one who knows the feelings of the child. Yes. Question number 3. You knew the pain of your child, my mother. Yes. Do you feel that the speaker was in pain? Yes. We know that the speaker was in pain. Number B. How did his mother understand his pain without his telling her? या बेटा पापा मम्मी को नहीं बताया फिर भी मम्मी को कैसे मालूम चला? Yes. The mother understood his pain without his telling her, because the mother knows the child's inner pain, knows the inner pain of the child. Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4 we have discussed. We have discussed 1, 2, 3. There are question number 8, 2, 4 questions here. And we shall discuss about question number 4. To face the world without fear and with his strength. To face the world without fear and with his strength. क्या पूरी दुनिया को बिना डर के पूरी साहस के साथ कैसे सामना करना है? A number question. How does a mother help a child to face the world fearlessly? How does a mother help a child to face the world fearlessly? बिना डरते हुए पूरी दुनिया का सामना करेंगे तो मदर किस तरह से सहायता करते हैं? Yes, the mother helps a child to face the world fearlessly by showing her love, her care, and her faith. Yes, the mother helps a child to face the world fearlessly by showing her love, her care, and her inner pains. And her faith. Number B. Who is the speaker referring to when he says his strength? Yeah, the speaker is referring to God when he says his strength. capital HIS is that ultimately we speak about Creator or God. Then last one reference to the next I discuss about this section. A2 question answer. We will meet again on the great judgment day, my mother. We will meet again in the great judgment day, my mother. हम न्याय के दिन जब गॉड पूरी दुनिया का न्याय करेंगे तो मेरी मम्मी जो मैं आज तुम्हें खोया हूँ उस दिन तुम्हारे से मेरा साक्षात होगा. Yes, this is the question reference and the A number question. What is the significance of judgment day? What is the importance? Yeah, the significance of judgment day is as the speaker or the poet is going to meet his mother. Yeah, वो बहुत सबसे बढ़िया दिन है, बेहतरीन दिन. स्पीकर बोल रहे हैं कि मैं अपने मम्मी से फिर से मैं मिलूंगा. Yeah, that is the important कि we will meet again on the great judgment day. न्याय के दिन हमारा मुलाकात होगा. So B number question here. Is the speaker looking forward to meeting his mother again? Yes. Speaker is looking forward to meeting his mother again. When? Means on the great judgment day. That's simple. Now this is all about A2 I discuss. Now A3 we discuss about the questions. Discuss some points. Let's discuss. Do you agree that mothers are intuitive and can gauge your mood without you confided in them? Why do you think so? Yes. Do you agree means yes. Mothers are intuitive and can gauge our mood even without us telling them. They know when we have made mistake. हम कुछ भी गलती करते हैं मम्मी लोग जान जाते हैं. और we haven't washed our hands, या तो हम हाथ नहीं धोए हैं, and have hurt ourselves, या तो कोई भी आघात लगा है. Mothers know our likes and dislikes. Yes, माँ हमारी इच्छाएं अनिच्छाओं को सबको जानते हैं. Scientists have proven time and again that mothers have a strong sixth sense and can gauge out mood without us confiding in them. बिना बोल के भी वो लोग समझ जाते हैं. So they have the extra sense. Yeah, that's why the mother is very special in our life. It's clear now. Next number question. In what ways do you think parents, mothers and fathers influence a person's view in the world? Good question. किस तरह से आपके पापा मम्मी भाई बहन और परिवार के लोग कैसे व्यक्ति के दुनिया की रूप को जानने के लिए वो मदद करते हैं. यस, इन्फ्लुएंस में प्रभावित करते हैं. लेट्स सी. Our parents are our first teachers. We learn our first lessons in life from them. Yes, when a child to go to kindergarten at the age of 3, then before for 3 years the child is taught by the mother. Okay, so they are our first teacher. Before we even start schooling, yeah, mother is our teacher. There are many values that we have already learned from our parents. Not only that, we also learn by observing them. उनको देखते ही हम बहुत सारा ज्ञान हासिल करते हैं. How they behave and conduct themselves and teach us many things. किस तरह से उन लोग चाली चलन, चरित्र और कैसे उनका स्वभाव वही हमारे जीवन में प्रभाव है. Yes, so they are our first teacher. How they behave and conduct themselves also teach us many things. Their values and thoughts. Their values and thoughts influence us. Values and thoughts means उनका जो मूल्यांकन, उनका जो गुण है, उनका जो सोच है, वो हमारे लिए प्रभावित करता है। एंड शेप आवर थॉट्स एंड पर्सनालिटी, और हमारा भी चरित्र को, हमारा भी गुण को, हमारे लाइफस्टाइल को ऐसे ही बनाता है। सो वंस अगेन आई हैव टू से that you can understand. Our parents are our first teachers. We learn our first lessons in life from them. Before we even start schooling, there are many values that we have already learned from our parents. Not only that, we also learn by observing them, how they behave and conduct themselves also teach us many things. Their values and thoughts influence us and shape our thoughts and personality. This is all about the chapter exercise. Now, vocabulary you have to find to yourself. Let's discuss on the grammar. Here, grammar portion you have to discuss. Let's discuss grammar of this chapter. Here, C1, grammar. You have known that a phrase is a group of words that does not contain a subject or a finite verb. Yeah, in your grammar, I have discussed your phrase, noun phrase, adjective phrase and adverb phrase. Here, noun phrase. Noun, adjective and adverb. Three types of phrase here. Let's discuss. A noun phrase is a group of words that does the function of a noun. Yes, function of a noun. Here you can say my father, my father. Here two words used, my also, father also, was. Here noun phrase function as a subject. Then I have to learn my living. Yeah, my living. Object, subject or object, this is noun phrase. It's clear? Now adjective phrase is a group of words that does the work of an adjective. वो adjective का role लेता है, just like I was solely disappointed, पूरी तरह से मैं आशा ही हो गया, disappointed, solely disappointed. This is the adjective phrase. Two words together acting as a phrase, adjective. And I was now a senior officer of great importance. Of great importance. Of great importance. This is also adjective phrase. Now third one comes, adjective phrase is does the work of an adjective adverb phrase. It answers questions like how, when and where, adjective of time, adjective of place, and adjective of manner. Just like he played with such a skill and grace. Just like adjective how, when and where. These are the three things. When, how means manner, when means time, and where means place. Adjective of manner, adjective of place, adjective of time, and adjective of place. These are three types of adjective. And just like how. Here, he played with such skill and grace. Such skill and grace, that is how. And I went to the match the following day. Day means time. When means following day. We would play in a scheduled spot. Spot means place. So three types of verb phrase is used here. So students, now in this exercise, in the short exercise, you have to find which are these, what type of phrase. Now identify the phrases in the sentences, state whether they are noun phrase, adjective phrase, or adverb phrase. Page number 37. Number 1. Let's discuss number 1 of phrases question answer. And you can see first number, the sheep are grazing in the meadow. Here in the meadow, that is adjective phrase of where. In the meadow, adverb It's okay. Now, question number 2. He did his work with great concentration. With great concentration, that is adverb. That is how. With great concentration, adverb of manner. That is how. Number 3. They watch a film in the cinema. In the cinema, adverb place of where. In the cinema, adverb place of. In the cinema, that is adverb place of where. Yes. Let's see number 4. He refused to play the game. Refused to play the game. That is noun phrase. To play the game. To play the game. That is a noun phrase. And that is object part. That is object part. Question number 5. Traveling by bus can be a pleasant experience. Yes. Traveling by bus can be a pleasant experience, and here traveling by bus. Traveling by bus, that is in the subject. Traveling by bus, that is noun phrase of subject. And 6 number, he is a boy of much promise. Much promise, of much promise, of much promise. And this is the adjective phrase of qualify boy. So all this about this phrase we will discuss. Now I shall discuss one more point about clauses here. So did you all understand, student? Student, now next point, let's discuss about clause. Yes, in grammar question clause, a sentence in English is normally made up of one or more clauses. The clause is a group of words with a subject and predicate of its own. Here in a sentence, subject part, predicate part. Clauses are of two kinds, main clause and subordinate clause. Main clause, principal clause is one that can stand alone and makes complete sense. Main clause is the important one, principal clause. Subordinate or dependent clause, that subordinate means dependent clause. Yeah, cannot stand alone and does not make complete sense. It depends on the main clause of its meaning. Yeah, that can subordinate clause can maybe 3 types: noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. Yeah, that is totally dependent upon the main clause, and without main clause that is meaningless. But coordinating clause joins by coordinating conjunction, that is the independent clause. But dependent clause means without main clause, that is valueless. Just like when it started the rain. When it started the rain. Here one sentence. When it started the rain. This is the subordinate clause. Without main clause, it is incomplete. I ran to home. I ran home. I ran home. This is main clause and this is subordinate clause. Yes. So you have to discuss here and how to do the exercise. Let's discuss here. Here, underline the subordinate clauses in these sentences. Let's discuss. We have to find number 1. I am the person who phoned you yesterday. Here, who phoned you yesterday? That is clause. Yes, subordinate ordinate clause. Number 2. A cat disliked tinned food. It was as it was used to fresh food. Number 2, as it was used to fresh food. That is the subordinate clause. That is dependent upon main clause. The cat disliked tinned food. This is the principal clause. समझ आ रहा है? As it was used to fresh food. ऐसे अगर बोलते हैं तो अधूरा है without main clause. Number 3, the woman whose handbag it was became extremely angry. The woman whose handbag it was became extremely angry. Whose handbag it was? The woman whose handbag it was. Whose handbag it was, that is adjective or subordinate clause. Number 4, Tina, whom I had met the previous year, came again this year. This is question number 4, and here one of the clauses whom I met the previous year, that is subordinate clause. Tina came again this year, this is the main clause, but Tina, whom I met the previous year, yes, that is subordinate clause. Number 5, I visited Manali, which is my favorite holiday destinations last year. Yes, number 5, which is my favorite holiday destination? Which is my favorite holiday destination? That is the subordinate clause. Number 6, the game which till then had been extremely dull suddenly burned into life. Yes, which till then had been extremely dull. Just like the game suddenly burst into life, that is main clause, but which till then had been extremely dull, that is subordinate clause. Question number 7, the teacher gave them the information that they needed to start the project. Yes, that they needed to start the project, that is subordinate clause. 8th question, a magazine which had the story gave an account of the rock star's private life. Yes, here, which had the story. The magazine which had the story, which had the story, that is subordinate clause. Means the magazine gave an account of the rock star's private life, that is main clause, which had the story, that is subordinate clause. Now 9 number, he wanted to finish his homework as there was a program that he wanted to view on the television. He wanted to finish he wanted to finish his homework as there was a program that he wanted to view on the television. Okay, number 9, as there was a program that he wanted to view on the television, that is subordinate clause. Number 10, the crowd which was biggest anyone had ever at the ground, that is the subordinate clause. Which was biggest anyone had ever seen at the ground, that is subordinate clause. That means the crowd appeared to have been well behaved, that is the main clause. So all these C2 exercise I have discussed now. You can open page number 38, C3, 38 now please, page number 38. And here complete the sentences given below by adding a clause after the subordinating conjunctions. Yes, here number 1, because of the rain. So here answer I can say our match was cancelled because of the rains. हमारा मैच कैंसिल हो गया क्योंकि बारिश हो गया. तो So is the main sentence. Okay. Number 2, Maya studies so that she may get the first position in the class. First position के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत कर रही है. Number 3, whenever I eat too much. Okay, this is a question. So whenever I eat too much, what do you feel? I feel giddy. मैं थोड़ा सा giddy feel करता हूँ. Number 4, they won the game although. Number 4, they played the game although the opponent played better. Yes, the opponent played better. Number 5, number 4 once again, or we can say the opponent played better, they won the game although. Yes, or they won the game although the opponent played better. In a way you can say. Number 6 and number 5, the school is much larger since it was renovated last year. Number 6, we waited at the bus stop until, yes, until we have to add, it was until the rain stopped. Until the rain stopped. Number 7, Prina wants to volunteer though. Number 7, she is much younger. She is much younger. Number 8, where do you want to go even though? Yes, where do you want to go even though you are unwell? Even though you are unwell. Question number 9, Jeet was happy to join the team even though the coach did not support him. Jeet was happy to join the team even though the coach did not support him. This is one of the sentence joined. Seema practiced swimming every day in order that she gets qualified for the tournament. You can add any other sentence also to make an appropriate and suitable sentence to create new sentence. So students, in this way, we have discussed all this grammar portion, and rest of it for listening and speaking and composition part, that student you have to do through yourself, that you have to do practice, and I hope you that you daily study and be a good student in your examination and be successful. Have a good day and goodbye.